Hey everyone, welcome back to day 6 of demo. I'm not going to be able to do much today. I did kind of hurt myself a little bit yesterday. I'm not exactly sure what I did, but I did. It's probably just me getting old. But anyway, so I'm not going to be able to do much, but I am going to tackle a couple walls in the living room. And here, I'll turn you around and show you what we're gonna do. So, back you up. I'm going to do that wall there. That wall there butts up to the old master bedroom closet. Then I'm gonna take out the little nook thing right there. And then some of this wall here, if not all of it. This wall does have the double sheetrock paneling, whatever, in it as well, or at least most of it does. So this room is going to be a little bit on the difficult side, so I kind of want to take my time with it. And again, I'm just not really bagging anything up or anything like that. I'm just going to throw it into the other rooms. The dumpster should be here Saturday, so I'll just be able to start chunking everything in it then. I'll try to get a picture of what I have on the outside of the house later in this video, because right now it is a lot, and along with what I have in the rest of the rooms, I'm pretty sure it's probably going to fill the dumpster up as of right now. So we're going to try to go ahead and get this down. Like I said, I'm just going to toss it in there, and then when the dumpster gets here, we will deal with that then. So, all right, well, let's get to today and wish me luck. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, whatever the case may be. Anyway, enjoy. All right, y'all, welcome back, because today it's been one of those days. So, as you can probably tell right off the bat, I am struggling to get this crown molding off. It looks simple, right? Like it should just pop right off the wall. But no, it never works like that, especially for me. It's always the pieces you think will be easy that end up fighting you the hardest. And I'm over here trying to be patient with it. But at the same time, I've got work to do, so my patience only goes so far. Now, I am also moving a little slower today, and there's a reason for that. I'm still not 100% sure how I hurt my back, but I've got a pretty good idea. I think it happened when I was putting a little too much force on the crowbar, just prying or pulling in a weird angle. You don't really feel it in the moment. You just keep going. And then later, your body reminds you real quick that you probably shouldn't have done that. And the funny thing is, or should I say not so funny, I didn't fully connect it until later on in this video, because of course I managed to hurt myself again. Same kind of situation, same motion, and it just clicked. Like, yep, that's exactly what I did yesterday. I guess sometimes you gotta learn the hard way. Now, at one point, you'll just see me kind of wandering around the house, looking like I forgot what I was doing. It was the part that just passed too, by the way. And honestly, that's not too far from the truth, y'all. But I was actually looking for something to cut the wires in that outlet. And before anybody gets in a panic, yes, the power is off. I'm not taking any kind of risk because there is no power or water at this home at the moment. But anyway, back to me walking around like I done lost something. I'll be the first to admit, I lose track of things constantly. I swear, if my head wasn't attached, I'd probably lose it most of the time too. Now, back on track, I started pulling down the walls. And like always, that first layer, it comes down easy. It almost tricks you into thinking, oh, this isn't going to be bad at all. And then you hit the second layer. And it's like the house wants to say, nope, not today. That second layer always puts up a fight. It's stubborn, it's messy, and it takes way more effort than it should. Now, getting to the shelf that you'll see me take down in just a moment, that one is a completely different story. That was satisfying. It was one of those moments where something finally gives after you've been working at it, and it just come down clean. Yeah, that was one of those moments. I needed that win, I'm not gonna lie. And then there was a moment, and you'll see it after I take that shelf down, where I grab a board in the wall and it just moves. Like, not a little bit, y'all. I mean, it really moves. And right there is exactly why I'm doing all of this. Because that should not be happening. A wall should feel solid. It should feel secure. And when it doesn't, that's a problem. That's also why I keep talking about making this house more structurally safe. It's not just about how it looks at the end. It's about what's behind the walls. What's holding everything together? Or in this case, what isn't holding everything together? So yeah, moments like that just confirmed for me that this demo really needed to happen. Now, on to that door you see over there. That isn't actually a solid wood door. And honestly, I don't have anything against it, but I will not be keeping it. Not everything in this house needs to go. If something is still in good shape or worth saving, I'm all for it. I'm just trying to figure out what stays and what goes. But let's talk about the moment that really just sealed the deal for me today. I'm working on taking off the last piece of baseboard that's behind that shelf at the current moment. I've got a crowbar in one hand and a hammer in the other. Trying to speed things up a little bit, you know. And instead of hitting the crowbar, I miss completely and hit my own hand. Not just anywhere either. The exact same spot I hit yesterday. And I'm telling you, in that moment, everything just stopped. Because it wasn't just pain. It was realization. Like, wow. You really did the same thing twice. That's when it all clicked about my back, about the positioning, about how I've been working. It all just came full circle in the worst possible way. So yeah, today had its ups and downs and a lot of progress, a little bit of pain, and definitely some lessons learned along the way. But in the end, that's what this whole process is. It's not perfect. It's messy. It's frustrating. And sometimes it literally hurts. But step by step, piece by piece, it's all moving forward. And like I always say, somehow, all of this mess turns into magic. I hope y'all enjoyed coming along with me today. I appreciate every single one of you watching, supporting, and sticking through this chaos with me. I'll see you tomorrow.